in that blue 00. Outside of him, out of East Taunton, Mass, the Route 6 Automall Kia. Trojan Oil, Fred's Friendly Sunoco, number 64. That'll be Steve Bowden. Two rows back on the inside, car number 27 out of Westerly. The Natarelli and Sons Roofing, number 27 for Nick Bulkley. And outside of Nick in the number 4, that is Taunton, Mass's Brendan LaBelle and the Bell Motorsports Greyhound Liquors, number 4. The 4CT rolls off 5th in out of Groton, Connecticut, the Tippin Rock Pet Lodge. CriticalTint.com, number 4CT for Smilin' Reese Bogue. And outside of him, the 22X. This is Isaiah Newcomb. Sorry, Dad and Mom. I'll figure it out eventually. I'm new with this. The Newcomb Street Service, George's Garage, Douglas Cape Cod Auto Parts, number 22X, Isaiah Newcomb, out of Plymouth, Mass, behind the wheel there. Sliding 7th on the grid, the Everett's Auto Parts, number 8X, out of North Smithfield. That is Joey LeMay. And outside of Joey is the 12X machine. That is P.J. Evans and the TickMike.com. Critical Signs, number 12X, out of Uncasville, Connecticut. Aubrey Keller starts next. The Rent the Mass native drives the Team Orchard Landscaping, number 5K. And starting scratch in the number 3 from East Bridgewater, the Jan's Recovery Service machine for Olivia Dardinsky. So that is your starting lineup. 10 cars will take the green flag in this one. We'll give these drivers a couple of moments to get wound up and ready to go. Get the clinch green flag and one to go when they come back around off of turn number 4. Field is set, ready to go when they come back around. KJ up on the starter stand for this one as we get ready to go. 15 laps of distance. Nick Jaber at the start, top of the field, ready to have at it. Green flag is out as they race out into turn number 1. Jaber with a half a car length advantage as Bowden and Bulkley worked a backside down the back stretch. The 4 of LaBelle, the 22 of Newcomb, the 4 of Bogue. Look at the bottom lane, wide open. Bogue trying to take advantage, 3 wide, 4 wide. Look at him spread out down the front stretch and settle it back into turn number 1. Chorbo somehow comes out on the top on that one, with Bowden still in second. The 4 is battling for third. That is the red and black 4, Brendan LaBelle. The green and black 4 of Reese Bogue racing side by side as they head down the back straightaway. Into 3 and 4 they go. LaBelle up on the outside. The red and black number 4 working the top side, but Reese Bogue's got the advantage, taken away little by little that third position. Up front, top 2, and a little bit of a breakaway. Nick Jaber looking for his first career win, and that sharp machine sets the pace off of turn number 4. A car length ahead of Steve Bowden, who is having a great run, looking for his first win as well. Off of turn number 2 they come. Behind them, the battle for 5th as Joe LeMay works on the outside of Nick Bulkley. That's the work battle side by side. LaBelle backs off just a little bit, slides back as Bulkley settles back into the back bumper there. The 22, the 12 of P.J. Evans, that black number 12, works the bottom groove into 3 and 4. Up front, Chambers sets the pace. Bowden taking a look to the outside, settles it in, and here comes Bogue sitting in the 3rd spot. Kind of like Daytona. Once they get single file, they can close in just a little bit more. Nick Jaber sets the pace. The 64 all over the back bumper, trying to find a way to the top of the leaderboard. Cross flags out this time by 7 down, 8 to go. As they cross the stripe, Bogue looks to the inside of Bowden coming off the corner, but Stevens able to keep that black 64 glued to the bottom lane. Trouble for Newcomb as he slows up just a little bit, got sideways through turns 1 and 2, gathers it back in, but loses a whole bunch of momentum. Bogue, some trouble for LaBelle as he goes around in the middle of turns 3 and 4. And we are slowed up for the first time. Nick Bulkley sitting 4th in that green number 27. P.J. Evans rounding out the top 5. Isaiah Newcomb sits on the outside of row number 3. So we'll try this again. Jaber and Bowden. Second verse, ready to have at it off of turn number 4. Up on the throttle, green flag unfurls. Jaber gets a nose advantage down into turn number 1. Bowden hanging tight up on the outside as they hit turn 2. Down the backstretch, and Bogue tries to get around. Bowden squeezes trouble. 2, 3 cars, 4 cars involved. Bowden gets tapped from behind, goes around the 12 of P.J. Evans, nowhere to go.
Bowden getting rolling again, and the red flag has been lifted with the clinch green flag when they come back around. And so far it's been Nick Jaber Jr. out of Cumberland at the top of the field since dropped the green. This time when he looks to the outside, and a small little Bogue to the outside. Nick Buckley right behind him, and here is the 22 of Isaiah Newcomb up into the 4th spot. Aubrey Keller 5th, Olivia Bardinsky 6th, P.J. Evans, and Steve Bowden rounding out the field to see what Steve can come up with over the last several laps here. Looking for the green off of turn number 4. Jaber and Bogue gets a good jump as they come across the stripe. Bogue trying to set him back into the number 2 spot as he does, and here comes Newcomb up on the outside, trying to make it a Newcomb sweep. Here tonight is can he get the run on the outside into 3 and 4. Bogue takes a look down to the inside of Jaber. Jaber trying to hold him off, tries to shut the door, and he does. Down to turn number 1. Up on the outside, Newcomb battling with Buckley down off of turn number 2, trying to get some rhythm going up on the outside. Off of turn 4 they come. Jaber opens up a 2-car length advantage over Bogue, and now Newcomb up into 3rd. Single file as they stretch themselves out around the 3rd mile into 3 and 4. Jazz Hand comes out with 5 laps to go. Bogue again closes right back up on the back bumper as Jaber tries to keep that green 0-0. Green to the bottom lane down the back stretch. 4.5 laps. Can he hold off the 4 or the 22 as they come through turns 3 and 4? Newcomb slides up high, settles it back in. It'll be 2 laps to go next time by. As Bogue closes right up on the back bumper to the 0, down into turn number 3. Nose to tail. Bogue backs off just a little bit, trying to get a run with the twin sticks in the air. Down the back stretch, Jaber opens up a car length and a half. Make it 2 as they hit turn 3. The battle suddenly beat up for 2nd. Newcomb closes down the field. Bogue with the white flag in the air. Jaber a lap away from career win number 1. Leaves it down into 1 and 2. Bogue on his tail off the 2nd quarter. Down the back stretch, 2 more perfect corners for the double oak. Doesn't have it in him. Into 3. Bogue up on the back bumper. Takes a look down low. Jaber shuts the door. And Nick Jaber picks up his first career pit stop. Seekonk Grand Prix Bandolero there. The Seekonk Grand Prix Bandolero Outlaws, I think this one probably feels pretty good.
Yeah, it does. I've been waiting all year. I was really close for a couple races, and I'm very happy that I've been able to win this year.
So you had to hold off Reese there. Was that tough for you? Because he was right on your bumper for most of the second half of the race.
Yeah, I kept feeling him, and I thought he was going to push me around, and then I thought I was going to lose again. And I still kept in it, and I won.
Worked out in your favor. I know there's some people you want to give it thanks to now that you've made it to victory lane.
My mom, my dad, my grandfather, and all of my family and friends that support me.
All right, Nick Jaber Jr. picks up his first career win.